Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jubilee. If you are new, make sure that you subscribe, and if you are a return subscriber, welcome back. Okay, thank you for subscribing. This is gonna be a quick word, okay? And this is about the music industry, okay? As we know and as we can feel, there's a lot of change going on in the world, and there is a lot of softening and hardening hearts that God is doing, especially in the music industry. And what's going to happen is, well, let me remind you first here that the devil cannot create. So he has to imitate, he has to pervert things that are already created, right? And that's why he tries to get us to create things, because we have the power to create, because we are made in God's image. Now, in these next coming days, okay, the supernatural is going to be normal. Okay, let me just say that. The supernatural is going to be normal. And so, because God is bringing it, the devil is going to, he can't just stay back and, because then everyone would be like, oh, okay, Jesus is real. And, but no, he's going to do his part, of course. And in particular, the music industry, there's going to be a lot of people, and it's already happening, talking about God in their music and all these things, because the devil wants to, basically say, hey, we can make music too. We can make music about God too. Let's see who does it better, type of thing. Okay, kingdom versus kingdom. And I know a lot of people are liking, Chloe Bailey's songs or whatever from that one movie. I don't know what that movie is called. Okay, that was completely crazy, okay? Just by the clips that I saw. But just things like that, okay? So people are going to release music talking about God. And the Lord wants me to release this warning, okay? Just because they're talking about God does not give it the okay for you to listen to it, because it's more than just the words that they are saying, okay? Because first of all, there's backmasking and all that stuff, first of all. And they don't have the Holy Spirit. They're not speaking from God. They're not being intentional. They're just literally just saying a bunch of things that sound good. So when you are listening to these things and they're saying, what sounds good, but it's not feeding your spirit, you're actually feeding your flesh instead. So it's just as bad as listening to, Megan Thee Stallion or whatever. Okay, it's just as bad because of what is behind it. Okay, it's not with, when we worship God or when we honor God, it is with our spirits that we're doing that. They are not doing that, okay? So please do not be caught up in what sounds good. Always make sure that you test the spirit, that you see the fruit, okay, that you observe the fruit that is there. Okay, if there's no fruit of the Lord, then you should not be listening to that, okay? Because it's going to be very common, okay? Very common, and people are gonna just, mix all of this stuff. And it's really to show like, hey, you're nothing special, like dissing the church, like you're nothing special. We can do this too, and we can do it better, type of thing, and there's gonna be, a lot of wolves that are going to say that they're Christian and they're going to be making Christian music, but it's just for the money and all that stuff. So always make sure, when you find a new artist, make sure that there's fruit there. Of course, there's a testimony, right? Sometimes you'll see, like, say they came out with an album in, 2022, And then, but in 2020, in 2020, they, were cursing and all that stuff. Of course, like, that's to be expected. I mean, if I were them, then I would have just removed that music. But at the same time, it's, the testimony, but still test the fruit. Don't just be like, oh, this is a bop or whatever. Don't just do that. Okay. These next upcoming years, they're just gonna be very crazy, and they're already being bold with it. They don't care. Okay. So please be cautious. Don't be afraid, because we God does not give us a spirit of fear. Okay. But the Lord just wanted me to warn you guys about this, because he kept pressing this on me, but I forgot, and then he really pressed it on me today, so I just really needed to release this. And as you see in the thumbnail, Beyonce, all of this, it's just gonna be a lot of craziness, and there's gonna be persecution on both sides. Okay, with Christians, okay, the church are gonna persecute, the world is gonna persecute. It's just gonna be crazy. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna be saved in the music industry, and there's gonna be a lot of people that just refuse to remove the blindfold, So we just have to be mindful, and we just have to be mindful. Now, let me put this out there, okay? I'm not saying that Chloe Bailey had any ill intentions. I just used her as an example because I'm seeing like I'm seeing like Christians, use her song or whatever, or sing to her song or whatever, when it wasn't meant to be in that way. But we just have to be careful of those things, because it can just become a mockery, and we would be blaspheming God and all that stuff. So that is the word, okay? That is the word. Take it back to God, okay? But this is going to happen, and we're already seeing it happen. Whoever makes a practice of sinning is of the devil, for the devil has been sinning from the beginning. The reason the Son of God appeared was to destroy the works of the devil. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of things that God is going to do to destroy everything that, all the progress that the devil made. And so he's really going to try to put his A game and try to confuse, especially the baby Christians. So we have to make sure that we stick together, that we do not judge each other and condemn each other, that we actually, if we see someone in, needed help and they don't know better or whatever, that we help them, that we lift them up, and that we don't just make, funny memes or make funny TikToks of this person. No, we actually have to help them. Okay, we don't want to give them a reason to walk away from the faith, to walk away from God. Okay, so that is my piece. Okay. Yes, guys, I don't only, well, in this season, God has me speaking a lot about kingdom marriage, and I already know that's gonna be even more, okay? Like, advice in marriage and all that stuff. But, yeah, because I'm like, God, when are you gonna give me a word about something else? Like, besides wealth, besides, marriage. But, yeah, God is really making that a big point right now, because once these marriages come together, it's really going to be an open presentation of, what God looks like, and people are really going to, want that. So, all right, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Subscribe, like the video, share, okay? Share it to anybody that you feel like, okay, this person, listens to all kinds of things but doesn't take a second to, look at the background or whatever. Send it to them. And I hope you guys have a great day. And get ready for the roller coaster.